Welcome into the Rookie Mistakes Podcast. I am your host, Trades for Days. You know this. We're talking about the Big Mistakes Dynasty League. Yes. I just want to be kind of straight and to the point. I'll probably try to mix up some things and next week. I apologize for missing last week. I understand that you were just waiting and looking forward to this week's podcast. I know it. But sorry about that. I had a lot going on last week. So I'm going to try to make it up this week. I'll probably make up that missed podcast in another, towards the end of the season. Probably the last week or something. I'll try to do something with that. But we'll just get in the breakdown of the matchups here. Get into that. And in the other league, some of you guys know in the other league, I just did my some of my hot takes to begin the season and whether I was right or wrong to this point. I might do that next week or something here, so I don't have another hour-long podcast going on, you know. So we're just going to get into this sucker, you feel me? The first matchup of the week is generic team name Seth Olsaker. Sorry, my brother's calling. 6-5 on the season, sitting in the 6th spot, 166 points on the week. Very nice. 166.69. Like it. He gets the dub this week with Patrick Mahomes, 17. Bijan Robinson, 11. David Montgomery, 28. Sorry, if I don't do this, he will not stop messaging me. I could probably cut it out, but I won't. You knows I won't. Hey, I'm doing my podcast right now. I'll be on in just a second. Give me just a second. It won't take very long. So, all right, I'll talk to you in just a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Brother, he won't stop blowing me up if I don't do that. David Montgomery, 28. JSN, 22. Zay Flowers, 11. Very nice on this start. Taysom Hill, 49 at the tight end position. That was it for your starters. Aaron Rodgers with 16. Roshan Johnson with 12 on your bench. Zach Ertz, 18. And that was it. Hawk Tua, 103. He loses this week. 7-4 on the season, sitting in the 4th spot. Ty Hosh. I'm just going to say Hawk Tua because I can't. Yeah, I can't say that. I'll mess it up 5 times. Jaden Daniels, 15. Brian Robinson Jr., 17. Justin Jefferson, 14. Cortland Sutton, 14. Jahmyr Gibbs, 22. That was it for your starters on your bench. You had 22 from Jameis Williams, 10 from Alec Pierce, 12 for Quentin Johnston, 12 for Jawan Johnson, tight end. I don't think anything you could have changed would have made up that 63-point beat down. Sorry about that. Next matchup, we had Disgruntled Minions, Pedro, 5-6 on the season, sitting in the 8th spot, just inside the playoffs. He had 146 points this week and beats down on Mo Dang Gang. Austin Mendel is 3-8 on the season, sitting in the 11th spot. We'll just go Lion King's team. I say Lion King, sorry. Disgruntled Minions. His name always throws me off. He had Jordan Love with 22, Derrick Henry with 13, Joe Mixon, 40, Jordan Addison, 15, Ladd McConkey, 18, T. Higgins, 29. Very nice. On your bench, Jared Goff with 35, Derek Carr 19, MVS 16, Demario Douglas 10, Marvin Mims 13. Finally doing something. Pissed me off that old Sean Payton said that back-to-back years that he was going to be very involved and just isn't. Heartbreaking. Modang Gang, 96 on the 6 points on the week. He had Jalen Hurts 20. A.J. Brown 11. Josh Downs 19, and that was it for his starters. Cam Akers 12. Xavier Worthy 17 on his bench. Vele 10. Ray Raymond McLeod 10. Hunter Henry 12. Jonnu Smith 28. And that was it. You know, a lot of double digits down there. You might have made this a close matchup, but, you know, it is what it is. Sorry, I'm seeing the Thunder game in the background. Distracting. Isaiah Hartenstein is supposed to be available this game. I don't see him on the court right now, though. Fair enough. Next matchup. Wait a minute. Did I say both teams? Yes. Okay. Next matchup, we had trades on trade. Sheldon Joyce, 8-3 on the season, sitting in the second spot with a win this week with 137 points versus 126 for Bryce Kippenberger, Joe Buck yourself. 7-4 on the season, sitting in the fifth spot. Trades on trades had Joe Burrow, 30. He looks really good as of late. He's just tearing it up. Consistently close to 30 points every week. I like it. Kyron Williams, 12. Austin Eckler, 17. Jamar Chase, 26. Devon Achane, 24. And that was it for his starters. On his bench, he had Christian Watson, 19. And that was all. Joe Buck yourself. His team looked like this. He had Geno Smith, 18. Swift, 19. CMC, 18. Cooper Cup of Coffee, 28. And Fairbairn, the kicker, 10 points. On his bench, he had Drake May with 20. Tua, 23. And that was it for on his bench. Ooh, could you have won this week? No, that's an 11-point difference. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nope. Next matchup, we have the Diddlers. Chris Garza, 3-8 on the season, sitting in the 10th spot. Takes a loss this week with 99 points versus 138 points for Bolton's Flayed Men. Cody Glazier, 9-2, sitting in the first spot. What a season, dog. What a season. Cody Glazier had Brock Purdy, 21. Najee Harris, 16. Jared Cook. Why am I... It's not Jared. James Cook. 20. Sorry about that. CD Lamb. CD's nuts, 19. Dallas Goedert, 11. Jawan Jennings, 25. God, you would just think the 49ers would reconsider Brandon Ayuk's contract with seeing what Jennings can do. And I'm not saying he's up to par with Brandon Ayuk. Not saying they're the same talent. I'm just saying he fits the team better. He produces for this team better than what Brandon Ayuk could in that specific role. I obviously know that you cannot compare the two because sometimes just, you know, it's just a scheme fit for certain people. And they all break out, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Khalil Shakir, 15. On your bench, Bo Nix, 29. Herbert, 27. Javonte Williams, 21. Elijah Moore, 18. Jeez, you got some freaking heavy hitters on your bench. Didn't matter. You won. The Diddlers teams looked like this. He had Josh Allen, 27. Kamara, 16. Puka Nacua, 25. Puka Nacua. Alexander Madison, 10 on your bench. Bourne, 18. DJ Moore, 13. And that was all. I don't think there's nothing you could have done to make that a close matchup. Sheesh. Then you see this matchup. It's like way different. Shaquan D's nuts. Kaysen Harvison, 7-4 on the season, sitting in the 3rd spot. He gets a massive dub over 28 points for Trades Upon Trades, Austin P316. He is 0-11 on the season. He's in the 12th spot where he wants to be. We'll go over his. It's quick. Will Levis, 17. And that was all. On his bench, AR, Anthony Richardson, 29. Heck yeah. Roma Dunze, 12. Brian Thomas Jr., 13. Curtis Samuel, 16. Brock Bowers, 31. Very nice. And that was it for his entire team. Don't think he could have done anything to win this week. I think that was a given. But Shaquan D's nuts had Lamar Jackson, 18. Shaquan Barkley with these nuts on her face, dog. 40 points. Ken Walker, 16. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God, 38. Devontae Adams, 13. David Njoku, 19. James Bates, I don't know if it's James. Jake Bates, the kicker for the Lions, 12. Winston with 26 on your bench. Jerry Jeudy with 26 on your bench. And that was all. And to our final matchup of the week, week 11, by the way. We had a very, very close game here. Not really. I lost by 32. There wasn't a real close game this week. So the big mistakes of the week is going to, I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody could have really done a whole lot this week to win. But yeah, no, I don't think there's anything anybody could have done to win this week. So I'm just gonna pass it off. I'm pass it this time. A freebie, you could say. Back-to-back weeks, freebies. No one getting assaulted by insults. Trades on trades. Sheldon Sturgill was at 6-5 on the season, sitting in the 7th spot. He had 154 points this week. Beats me, your host, Trades on Trades, who is 5-6 on the season, sitting in the 9th spot, just outside of playoff contention, with 122. Sheldon's team had Stroud with 13, Ramondre Stevenson, 16, Chase Brown, 23, Tyreek Hill, 19, George Pickens, 16, Will Disley, 18. He looks very good in that offense. You know, it's surprising with him, too. He just always seems to, when he gets the opportunity, he always produces. Even with Seattle, when he was with Wilson, the dude would just come out of nowhere sometimes and just show you that he can be a receiving tight end. I like it. Dude's a brunt. Looks goofy as hell, but is a brunt, man. You got Josh Jacobs with 27. Jason Sanders with 11. On your bench, you had Sam Darnold, 24. Jalen Warren, 12. And that was all. And yours truly, I had Caleb Williams, 19. Breece Hall, finally, 34, which I could have still pulled a win off this week, but it is what it is. J.K. Dobbins, 21. Garrett Wilson is why I am very upset, 5. Kyle Pitts, another reason, 1.9. DK Metcalf, 14. Calvin really upset me a little bit, just under 10. And that was all for my starters. On my bench, Westbrook Akini. I messed that one up too. 19 points on my bench, and that was literally all. That's all I had. And that is it. That wraps up Big Mistakes Week 11, and we'll be off to Week 12. I might mix up that video a little bit, maybe put a little bit more into it, since this was a short one. And I do appreciate you guys all watching and being patient with the videos. I didn't have anybody send me a video in to talk in front of you all. So, again, I mean, maybe it'll gradually get on to next year, and we'll start covering even more. So, I appreciate you guys. See ya.